Hello guys, so in this video we're going to be approaching neutral eyeshadows for deeper skin toned women. I'm just going to get on with this video where I'm showing you how to use brown neutrals in the most basic manner. It's just good choice of makeup, well blended, to give you maximum effect for good looks. So I would recommend that you pick neutrals that have a little color in it, a little bit of red versus grey. So it actually enhances your makeup and makes your neutrals also look very, very elegant. Well, you'll see here the difference between warm neutrals and cool neutrals. There's a way in which to apply them. If you only intend to use the cool neutrals, make sure that you brighten the area around your eyes for certain. As I always do, I would advise that you use a good amount of dusting powder under the eyes. Now I'm just going in with a basic, a brown that's quite close to her lids, but there will be color in it, so it will be quite neutral and a bit rusty. I'm using a blending brush, but you could also use a flat eyeshadow brush if you want intensity of color. I'll show you what it does. So right now, as you can see, I'm really creating like a skin kind of finish. So there's not a big whack of color. I'll just show you quickly what happens when you use a paddle brush or a flat eyeshadow brush. The color becomes more intense. So I'm just showing you the inner corner. When you use a flat brush, the pigment becomes way stronger. So it's a matter of choice. So on the same lid I showed you, this is a heavier pigment, same color, this is a wash. So it's a matter of finish. What kind of finish would you like? I normally go with very skin kind of finishes. But having said that, this opaque finish also works really well. Just continuing with this opaque finish anyway right now, we'll blend it. But if you notice this brown, we're talking about browns here. If you notice, the brown has a fair amount of color. And that is quite desirable when you're doing neutrals for deep skin or warmer skin. As you can see, there's a fair amount of color. Now I'm just going to blend that off ever so slightly on the edges. So I'm just going in with a deeper tone of the same kind of color. It's a bricky brown, so there's a bit of terracotta in the brown. Again, this is not so much about technique, it's about the right color. And when you apply highlights, make sure that they're also in slightly creamy tones and not very white. So if you notice now, the eye is wrapped in a very nice warm neutral, and this kind of neutral always brings your face back alive. So although it's not a hard and fast rule, it's just something for you to try, because when you see it in a palette, the pigment is so heavy that it looks more red, more orange. But the real fact is, when browns have a little color, they actually do this for you. They make your eye come forward, and they don't make it recede and make it look dark and dull, which is completely against the whole idea of what you're trying to achieve here. So we want to take the dark circles away and give your eyes some life. So just used a big melange of warm browns here, and that's it. It's not really a great makeup design or anything. It's just the choice of beautiful colors that bring your eyes alive. Look up. And there she goes. So I'm just going to knock off the powder from under her eye. Look up. I'm just using a warm brown coal as well inside her eye. Basically trying to keep the look very neutral in color, so you can see how effective a good choice of neutral is. Going to continue with the next eye. Well, thanks, Rati. She really turned into this amazingly beautiful girl. Not that she wasn't, but I'm just saying it's just the right pick of neutrals, because neutrals kind of, I think we underestimate what neutrals can do. They can be really smoldering, very sexy. And here's a great pick of neutrals, very simple makeup. It's not earth-shattering for anybody to follow. And neutral picking has been a challenge for many over the years, and I think it's just a matter of switching your brain, because what you see in the palette translates very differently on skin. It's just understanding that warm colors just bring brightness and warmth to your own skin. So a little help along the way from the Glamrs studio, and I hope you achieve something like this and make the right color choices.